The old man is watching an aerial combat movie at home. He doesn't understand why the sound effects are so realistic. Unwillingly, the next second, soon, firefighters arrived at the scene. The scene in front of them made everyone drop their jaws. In such a wide open area, how did an F-16 fighter jet just crash into a civilian house? It turns out that just a moment ago, the command center received an alert. A man reported that his plane was about to crash. He asked them to send someone to rescue him after he bailed out.
The light aircraft?
No, F-16.
F is in fighter jet?
Yeah.
Everyone then found out the caller was the fighter pilot. He had an unexpected accident and was hanging on an unknown building. But compared to the pilot, people were more worried about the crashing plane. Despairing, since the pilot chose to bail out, the operating system automatically assumed it was in enemy territory and stopped sending signals back to base. No one knew where the fighter jet was. That's how the initial scene happened. However, fortunately, the old lady was unharmed. It was just the old man who was pressed under the plane, stuck on the sofa. His legs had already lost sensation and his breathing was becoming increasingly difficult. They needed to rescue him quickly. However, just as everyone was preparing to cut the sofa, the firefighters despairingly found that the plane's fuel tank was leaking. At this moment, even a tiny spark would mean there would be no next season for the emergency call. Even more chilling was, everyone finally saw the part of the plane pressing down on the old man. It was actually the plane's mounted missiles. Upon contacting the recently rescued pilot, they learned the plane was carrying training missiles. Then the problem became simpler. Since they were training missiles, they remotely controlled the plane to drop the missiles. Then they could rescue the person.
Well, it is. It's for the target range. It's still an explosive. It's not like it's going to blow up the whole neighborhood or anything. Probably just the house it's in. Maybe the one next door.
But the old man really couldn't hold on much longer. The firefighters decided to defuse the bomb under the pilot's guidance. However, when they finally managed to open the cover and expose the wires inside,
Go ahead and snip that red wire.
Diaz was just about to start, but unexpectedly, the pilot took a big gasp.
Disconnect the white low-voltage coupling.
Just missing by a little bit. Everyone unanimously, mentally sent their regards to the pilot's entire family, but when they finally managed to overcome the nausea and gas and were about to pick the red wire,
that green wire.
Everyone's heads were buzzing. You clearly said it was red just now, right?
Did I? Yeah. You said red. You sure?
The operator following the situation was also sharp. Come on, you clearly said it was red.
Let's go with red.
A few words completely scared everyone stiff on the spot. Looking at the pilot seemed quite unwell. Fei was also helpless. The guy had just fallen from 10,000 meters high. It's normal for his brain to be unclear. They suspected he had directional disorientation syndrome. However, just then, the old man passed out in one breath. There was no response at all. Old Kui could only urge everyone to hurry up. The old man couldn't hold on much longer. In desperation, everyone decided to go for the red wire. After all, the pilot was initially talking nonsense. Fei firmly believed that the earlier words were coherent. Just as Diaz was about to act, Old Kui was surprised to find there was a handle on the old man's sofa. So, just out of curiosity, he turned it. As the back was laid down, the old man was finally loosened from underneath the bomb, and they managed to rescue the old man with no harm done.
Major, can I ask a question? When disarming the payload, after disconnecting the voltage coupling, red or green wire?
Red, obviously.